I know that as I was shooting that part, God was likely up there looking down on me and going, my daughter, my daughter. Hello ladies, welcome. My name is Ayanime and in this video, let's talk about church etiquette. Church etiquette is essentially proper behavior that you should observe when you are in church. You do not have to be a Christian to watch this video because as a non-Christian, you can find yourself being invited to church. It could be for a friend's wedding or a family member's Thanksgiving. I know that different churches have different doctrines and different rules, but in this video, I will share with you the very basics so that you can conduct yourself appropriately while also being respectful to the other members in the church. If you are still unsure, you can ask the person who invited you to church so that you have an idea what to expect. Now, for us Christians, it is still important for us to have this knowledge so that we can continue to conduct ourselves in a proper manner. Ladies, at the end of this video, I will share with you a bonus and I will also let you know which one of these etiquette I still struggle to observe till today. So let's quickly get into the video. The first etiquette is to be on time. If you can be on time for a business meeting, a party, or a date, you can be on time for church service too. A church is a place where you go to talk to God, you go to praise Him, worship Him, strengthen your relationship with Him, connect with other Christians, among other things. And being habitually late can affect your spiritual life in a negative way. You can end up missing an important part of a sermon or teaching, and you can also miss praise and worship. I personally like praise and worship, and I can't even imagine missing that. If for whatever reason you end up going to church late, please don't walk to the front to go find that your special seat or to even look for another space to sit down. It is disruptive. Enter quietly, find a space at the back and sit down. In my church, we have 5 services, and because of this, I always go towards the end of one service and stay till the end of the next service. If in your church you don't have multiple services, then make it a habit of going to church on time. The next etiquette is to dress appropriately. I cannot overemphasize this. A church is not the place for bodycon dresses, mini dresses, skirts, low-cut top that show cleavage, distressed jeans and the like. If you cannot wear any of these things to the office, then they have no place in a church. There is a phrase called Sunday best, and it means wearing your best and appropriate clothes to church. So ladies, if you have never been intentional about what you wear to church, this is the time to start. Make sure that you dress appropriately and conservatively when you are going to church. The next etiquette to observe while you are in church is to be respectful of authority. A church is like any other organization, and certain people have been placed in positions of authority. This includes the security personnel, the ushers, the protocol officers, the pastors, the elders, the deacons, and any other person you can think of, depending on your doctrine. These people have been put in these positions to maintain order, and you should respect them. Without them, things are likely to get chaotic. They may not always know how to speak to people. I understand that. But you are enlightened. So be respectful and conduct yourself as the elegant woman that you are, irrespective of the manner of approach. Now, number 4. Be respectful of the doctrine. Different churches have different doctrines or rules. In some churches, a woman can wear trousers and leave her hair uncovered, while in some you cannot. In others, a male can put on earrings and there is no problem, while in certain churches, you really cannot do that. It can be a lot sometimes, I understand, but you still need to be respectful of these doctrines. If you are invited by a friend or a family member and you are unsure of what to expect, ask them for clarification so that you do not end up getting embarrassed just because you didn't know what was obtainable in that particular church. It may not be the same doctrine observed in your church or in your own religion. I know this, but bear in mind that you are there for a very short period of time and you are there to show your support. Number 5, and that is do not wear sunglasses in church. If the service is being held in an outdoor setting like a garden or a beach, by all means, go ahead and wear your sunglasses. And if it is being held indoors and you have a medical condition like light sensitivity or any other medical condition, then wearing sunglasses is alright too. Now, choosing to wear sunglasses just for the sake of it is bad manners. I have come to understand that some people wear sunglasses in church because they are embarrassed to be in church or they want to be able to sleep properly without anybody noticing. None of these reasons are valid. So if you have been doing this in the past, you need to stop. Take off your sunglasses while you are in church. Ladies, before I share the next etiquette with you, I would love you to please take out the time to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Because when you do this, you make my videos visible to other ladies such as yourself. Now, number 6. Do not chew gum or snacks in church. Let's think about it this way. Would you chew gum in front of your boss? Would you chew gum in front of a dignitary like the governor of a state or the president of a country? You wouldn't, would you? So why do it in church? You are there to honor God. If you cannot chew gum in front of a mere man, you should not do it in church. Chewing gum or snacking in church can be disruptive too. Most church services are for a very short period of time and you can inconvenience yourself for a little while. If you want to put something in your mouth, maybe your mouth is dry, then a mint or a sweet is alright. Just make sure that the sweet or the mint is not in a wrap, those crinkly wraps that make so much noise that the entire church will now turn to look at you. Number 7. Do not use your phone in church. I am not talking about using your phone to take sermon notes or to read a Bible. That is not what I am talking about. I am talking about being on social media, chatting with someone, being on a call while service is going on. This is very disruptive to yourself and others, and it is not polite behavior. This next etiquette has to do with dealing with a crying child. To the parents, when your child starts crying, it is considerate for you to take them outside so that you can attend to them properly. Trying to console a wailing or screaming child as service is going on is not very considerate to others. It is disruptive and others are likely to miss out on the service. This also applies to parents who allow their children run around in church distracting other members. Please control your children. Now, number 9. Do not make noise. This could be having a conversation while service is going on, laughing when it is not necessary or appropriate, and generally being disruptive. If you must speak to someone, whisper and keep it short. It is inconsiderate to have a long back and forth conversation with another person where you end up distracting the people around you. And finally, treat everyone with kindness and respect. Ladies, this is self-explanatory. Be kind to others. Show respect irrespective of your status or their status. Now the bonus. Treat the facilities with care. That includes the chairs, the ACs, the musical instruments, and even the restroom. If there is a do not touch sign on it, do not touch it. If there is a do not sit here sticker on a chair, do not sit there. Be respectful of these rules. When it comes to the restroom, clean up after yourself. These facilities are there for your comfort. Treat them with care. Now I will share with you the etiquette I am constantly working on observing when I am in church, and that is using my phone. I use my phone as a Bible and I also use it to take notes when I am in church. But somewhere along the line, I always find myself on social media or chatting with a friend. But I have been really intentional and I have been working on this, and I am proud of myself for making good progress. I'm sure you're wondering why I am sharing this with you. Well, I'm sharing this with you so that you know that I am not perfect. Even as I share these things with you, there are some that I am struggling to make a part of my life. I know that as I was shooting that part, God was likely up there looking down on me and going, my daughter, my daughter. I want you to know that if you have been doing any of this, it is all right. Now you know better. You can start working on improving yourself. Ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something new. If you did, please like this video and also share with me in the comment section other etiquette you believe we should all observe when we are in church. As always, be kind to yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.